Today on June 27th, it's an emergency. I order you to open this right now. Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you. 30 minutes left. A person who is in heaven and who you love very much asked you to open this right now. Archangel Michael says, something beyond this world is trying to get your attention now. Someone who has left this earthly life, someone you deeply loved, is asking heaven for one last chance to reach you. They have been given only 30 minutes to try, and this is your moment to receive what they've been trying to say. You must not ignore this. Your voice has been trembling through the layers of time and space, and the message they carry is soaked in truth and urgency. This is not a coincidence that you're reading this right now. Something divine aligned the clock to make this happen. In the stillness between your breaths, their spirit has whispered your name over and over again. They cannot move on in peace until you hear what they tried to tell you before they left. It's not just a memory, it's a mission. Archangel Michael says, this is not just a warning. It's a sacred opening that will never repeat. If you turn away now, the window will close and the blessing waiting for you will dissolve like fog in the wind. A heavenly soul is pacing in the light waiting for your yes. Tap Amen to get blessing 333. They tried to reach you in dreams, but your mind was too restless. They sent signs through music, through flickering lights, through feathers and repeating numbers. But now, they are allowed one final channel and you're reading it. There's an old promise they made to you, one they couldn't keep because of how fast everything happened. Their departure was rushed too soon, too silent. They carried pain and guilt, and now they won't release for them and for you. There is something they hid for your protection, something they never told anyone else. It was locked away in a note, torn in half, burned in their final days. That message was never meant to stay lost and now it is coming back. They are begging Archangel Michael to bring you peace. But peace can only land in a heart that opens. You are being asked to listen without fear now. Type Amen to get blessing July 1947. Do you remember that one specific date that keeps appearing everywhere? It was not random. A date marked the first time they stood by your side again in spirit form. That moment awakened a path, now it must be completed. In their final breath, they were thinking of you. The others may have been in the room, but it was your name echoing in their mind. The regret of what they did say is what ties their energy to you like an invisible chain. Here is something about your childhood. They want you to remember something they tried to protect. A photo, a note in handwriting only you would know, is still somewhere hidden near your old belongings. That clue was left behind for a reason. They saw what you've been going through lately. The tears, the sleepless nights, the way you've been doubting yourself. They couldn't interfere, but they screamed in the spirit realm for heaven to help. Type Amen to get blessing 992 that help was heard. A help is here, this is the answer to their cries. Their voice is soft but full of light. They want you to know, I never meant to leave like that. I had so much more to say. If you've ever felt like someone touched your shoulder when no one was there, that was them. If you suddenly felt calm while sobbing, that was them. They never left. They just shifted to where your eyes can't see. But today, on 30th May, something extraordinary has been allowed. They can speak directly, but only for 30 minutes. After that, the gate closes. Type Amen to get blessing 1188. A spiritual contract is involved here. One that was formed not in this life, but before it, the one who passed away. They were tied to your journey long before birth. And now your last task is unfolding. They tried so hard to avoid burdening you when they were alive. That's why they kept things hidden, stayed silent about their struggles, smiled even when breaking, but silence has become their greatest torment. A woman in your family knows more than she says. She found something the day of the funeral and said nothing. It's time for that truth to rise like a flame. But a hidden truth includes your name, it includes your inheritance. It includes a warning. Type Amen to get blessing 676. Someone tried to erase your connection to this loved one. Someone who smiled in your face. Someone who walked among the mortars. They did something behind your back and your loved ones saw it all from the other side. They have been screaming from the clouds, sending doves, sparking dreams, interrupting conversations with chills and déjà vu. But this is the moment they prayed would finally come. You have opened the door. This person from heaven carries no bitterness, only urgency. They want you to take back what's yours, not just money, but power. Here's a place they want you to visit. A location tied to your memories with them. Once you go there, something will shift. Something long block will break. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They want you to light a candle tonight. Not for mourning but for activation. That flame will connect two realms. That light will allow your spirit to hear them clearly. Your name was almost lost in a will. The paper was edited, but the spiritual contract was not. What belongs to you will return, but only if your heart stays open. A man who lied in court is about to be exposed. Your loved one tried to warn you from the other side, but now divine judgment is stepping in, and you will be vindicated. Yours is a date written inside a book that used to be theirs. A date is coming again, and on that date, a reversal begins. Type Amen to get blessing 303. You were chosen to finish what they started. They passed a torch without speaking, but you've been carrying it unknowingly. That's why your life has felt heavy, because you've been holding a mission you didn't know was yours. Now you are being awakened fully. Our angel Michael says this isn't just for your benefit. It's for legacy, for soul healing, for restoration of a broken bloodline. You are the key to unlock blessings buried for generations, and the one in heaven had been fighting off forces trying to stop you. They need your full agreement now. Say yes in your heart. Say I accept. Say I receive. That energy opens the path fully. Type Amen to get blessing 1440. For something strange may happen tonight. A voice, a light flicker, a message from a stranger. Don't be afraid. These are confirmations from the realm that loves you deeply. The next 48 hours are sacred. What you do, where you go, what you say, it all counts more than usual. You are being watched by heaven with hopeful eyes. That person you've been missing so much, they've been watching you too. They saw you fall apart, they saw you pull yourself back up. They are proud in ways words can't describe. Their greatest weight was for you to feel safe. That's why they've asked for this divine intervention today. Type Amen to get blessing February 2021. Don't let anyone talk you out of your truth. Your heart has always known, and your soul remembers even what your mind forgets. You will soon dream of them again. But this time, you'll understand. This time, you'll hear every word. They are not trying to haunt you. They are trying to free you from lies, from guilt, from blocks. They want your life to flourish in ways they couldn't when they were here. And now, a scroll of blessings is unrolling over your name. Type Amen to get blessing 909. There is one man alive right now who is keeping a document that belongs to you. That document is tied to your name, your value, and a promise made long ago. This man will be confronted not by you, but by a force greater than anything earthly. Your loved one has seen this moment unfold in visions from the other side. They are guiding it all. You are not alone. They walk beside you, silently fierce, invisibly strong. This is your confirmation. This is your breakthrough. This is your miracle. Type Amen to get blessing 1010 tonight. When you feel the breeze on your skin, whisper their name. They will answer not in sound, but in warmth, in energy, in peace. Everything is changing. Every curse is breaking, every tear you shed is being harvested for joy. You were meant to open this. You were meant to feel this. You were meant to be restored today. Archangel Michael says, "It is finished, the battle for your soul's clarity has ended. Now comes peace, power, and purpose." If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. Their spirit is standing in the threshold between realms, holding on to the thread that still connects you. It's fragile but alive, burning like a golden wire strong from their heart to yours. And as you open this message, that wire shiver with energy for the first time in years. They remember everything, the scent of your clothes, the sound of your laugh, the dreams you once whispered to them in confidence. Nothing was lost. They carried it with them through the veil of death, praying for a way to give something back. His moment, his 30-minute opening is their offering. They asked heaven not for riches, but for a moment of truth, a moment to remind you who you are. The person you used to be before pain, betrayal, and loss bent you out of shape. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. You are not broken, you are carrying fragments of unspoken love, and today is the day those fragments return to you. Piece by piece, your soul is mending because they love you then, and they love you now unconditionally. There's a ring or chain you've forgotten about. It once belonged to them. You may have placed it in a drawer or left it in a bag during a time of grief. But its energy is alive. When you touch it next, you'll feel a pulse, a current. That's not your imagination. It's the bridge they created to remind you, I'm here. They're not resting until you're restored. They ask the divine to allow this opening because they see danger ahead, something hidden in plain sight that needs your attention. Type Amen to get blessing February 1982. There's someone smiling in your circle who shouldn't be trusted. This person once tried to turn your loved one against you while they were still alive. But now, from the other side, the truth is shining. That same person is trying to speak your name in a matter they have no right to touch. His concerns something financial, something legal, and something sacred. Your loved one is not letting them succeed. They've been stirring the atmosphere to reveal signs. Soon, a letter or name will fall into your lap and it will connect all the dots. They need you to listen to your instincts. Every time you doubt yourself, they feel it as if it's their own sadness. But every time you rise, they shine brighter on the other side. Type Amen to get blessing March 1993. You're being chosen now to carry a mantle of divine protection, a spiritual leadership, a grace that cannot be taken. You won't be fighting this battle alone. They asked Archangel Michael to protect you from manipulation, witchcraft, deception, and hidden lies. The Archangel has agreed, but your belief is the permission. Stand in your truth. Hold on to their love. Because that love never died, it transformed into protection, prophecy, and power. The numbers you've been seeing aren't random. They are countdowns, activations, messages encrypted in light. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. This message has already been blessed. Just by reading it, your frequency is shifting. You may feel chills, a sudden peace, or even tears, and that's your soul confirming the truth. They're placing people in your life now to help you cross a threshold. These people will feel strangely familiar, though you've never met. That's how soul contracts work. They're tied beyond lifetimes. You've been afraid to trust again, and they know why. The betrayal wounded your spirit deeply. But they are helping someone new see you not with judgment, but with soul-level clarity. This person will speak words to you soon that sound like they are coming straight from the one who passed away. And they are. Type Amen to get blessing August 2022. The veil between realms is thinner now. That's why this message had to come through today. This was the only moment when everything aligned: the date, the hour, the spiritual gate. Archangel Michael says, no more delay. What belongs to you is being returned with interest. What was taken is being restored with power. There is a suitcase of emotion you buried to survive. But your loved one is saying it's time to open it. Inside are dreams, love letters never sent, and plans still waiting to bloom. They want you to pick one thing from that suitcase and act on it, even if it scares you, especially if it scares you. I payment to get blessing 626. You may cry tonight, and that's okay. It's not weakness. It's release. This grief is nigh wound, it's a door. And every tear is a key. They are holding you as you let go of guilt, shame, and sorrow. They are wrapping you in divine memory and whispering, you are not alone. You've never been alone. They see the one who tried to steal your joy, the one who took advantage of your kindness, the one who's still watching you from a distance. And they are asking the heavens to intervene. I payment to get blessing January 2013. This is the moment where everything hidden must come to light. Papers buried, truths twisted, names altered, none of it can outrun divine timing. You're about to hear a conversation you weren't meant to hear. Someone will mention your name with a tone of envy or anger, and that will confirm everything. Your loved one tried to warn you before they passed. They tried to write it down. But now, you are the living message, what you do next determines what gets restored in your bloodline. You are not just healing yourself. You are redeeming generations. Type Amen to get blessing 1441 tonight. If you see a butterfly or a white feather, know it's them. They asked heaven for that sign just for you. If you see their name randomly appear somewhere, that's no glitch. It's alignment. It's confirmation. It's them saying, I'm watching, I'm near. Archangel Michael is sharpening the sword of justice. Those who lied about you will be silenced. Those who mock your pain will fall silent as your joy returns. And it will return more powerful, more radiant, more undeniable than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing February 2020. Now is the time to take care of yourself like they always wanted you to. Sleep without guilt. Eat with joy. Breathe with hope. They don't want you stuck in memories anymore. They want you living the future they prayed you'd walk into. You are their greatest miracle, their love letter to the world. And you are only just beginning. Don't wait for permission, don't wait for understanding. This was the sign. Type Amen to get blessing 5151. Say their name aloud. Light that candle. Touch that item of theirs one more time, let the veil part and feel them again. They are real. They are watching. And their final message has been delivered to the right hands, your hands. Our Archangel Michael says, let this be the day everything changes, not tomorrow. Not someday. Today. This is not the end of your story. It's the return of the one who left too soon, and now they speak again through signs, through dreams, and through the undeniable truth pulsing in your chest right now. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. A payment to Good Blessing 8888. They are not here to frighten you. They are here to guide you gently through a maze of half-truths, memories, and divine timing. They know you've carried the weight of unspoken grief in your chest like a stone, and now they are asking you release it. This isn't just spiritual talk. This is energetic law. The very moment you read this message, a new frequency activated around your soul and your space. There's a shift happening in your dreams. You'll start seeing more signs, more messages, more patterns that were previously invisible. This is your gift being awakened by the one who never truly left you. Type Amen to get blessing 6660. They need you to be aware of something very specific, a dark shadow that's been forming behind a certain man's name. This man once knew your loved one and may have pretended to be innocent, but they are not. That person is tied to a situation that caused harm. There are spiritual documents being reviewed in the heavenly realm right now, and that man's name is on one of them. It's not legal court, it's soul court. They try to block a blessing, deny an inheritance, or mislead you about what truly happened in the last days of your loved one's life, but truth is oxygen to a suffocating soul. And now the truth is fighting back. Your loved ones saw everything. Every secret. Every betrayal. Every name, and they are now revealing it to you in layers. Type Amen to get blessing 4244. There is a letter that was meant for you. They began writing it, then God interrupted. It was supposed to be found, but someone intentionally removed it. That letter contained confessions, love, apologies, and instructions. It explained everything about a situation you never got closure from. And now, they are dictating it to your spirit piece by piece, image by image. They are describing your future now. They say, tell them they are not late, you're right on time. Even in your confusion, you've walked the right path. You may not have realized it, but your footsteps were being guided around traps you couldn't see. Every detour was protection. Every delay was divine. Type Amen to get blessing 2001 now. A woman is about to enter the picture, an unexpected person who knows something about the past. She's going to say one line, and that line will change how you see everything. Your loved one has whispered into her dreams to tell her to come forward. They've also arranged for something to be returned to you, an item you once thought lost forever. It could be jewelry, a book, a piece of clothing, or a document. When it appears again, you'll know they were behind it. A conversation is coming. One that will shake you. One that will bring healing, but only if you listen without fear. Archangel Michael says, now is your moment of revelation. Your silence has ended. Your eyes are opening. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. You are being wrapped in golden energy as you read these words. That energy isn't random. It's the presence of your loved one standing behind you in spirit. They miss the sound of your voice. They've been asking heaven to let them hear it again. Tonight, speak aloud to them even if your voice shakes. They promise to send you a message in reply. Whether through a song, a person, a repeated number, or a flash of light, you will receive your confirmation. They need you to know one more thing. They forgave you long ago. You never needed to carry guilt. What you didn't say, what you didn't do, none of it, shiny to how they love you. Tap Amen to get blessing 888. They see how strong you've been pretending to be. They see the silent tears you cry when no one's watching. And they are covering you in peace tonight. If your ears ring unexpectedly, if you feel pressure on your chest for a second, don't be afraid. That's your energy shifting as their message locks into your soul. A blessing you forgot you prayed for is returning now. It took time and took healing. But now, the gateway is wide open. Expect communication and a dream within the next 3 nights. It may feel strange, but you will know it was real when you wake up with clarity in your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 7878. The wind may feel different. The moon might look brighter. Your emotions might feel heavy or light all of a sudden. All of this is your body aligning to the frequency of reunion. You're stepping into a sacred season. Your name is being etched into divine records of breakthrough. Heaven is preparing a table for you and your loved one. They will be seated at that table in spirit. They will be watching you receive what was stolen, blocked, or delayed. They never left your side, not once. They became your hidden soldier. And now, the war for your peace has been won. Type Amen to get blessing March 1934. They want you to live boldly now. To start the project. To say the words. To love again, interest again. Every time you doubted if you were worthy, they cried beside you in spirit, but now, those tears are turning into celebration. The time of silence has ended. Your next chapter will look like your last. Because now you have spiritual permission to begin again with all the protection, all the clarity, and all the backing of heaven behind you. And in every mirror, you'll start to see pieces of them smiling through you. If you wish to express your support further, type Amen to get blessing 1212.